Scheduled to start on the Poe here tonight. Going to be the number 98, the BOGO Racing U.S. Navy Race Clean Dirt 2 Media, number 98 from Scottsburg, Indiana. Going to be Jeff Caudell. Rolling off second, going to be the number 38 from Louisville, Kentucky, the LaFurious Curbing, Advantage Painting, Beacon Credit Union, number 38 of Alex Ware. Inside row number 2, scheduled to be Skeeter Crumbs 22. Outside, going to be Scott Caudell's number 20. Inside row number 3, going to be your overall fastest qualifier, Heath Helton's number 16, and Brian Bear's number 99. Inside row number 4, going to be the 94, Jess Stiff outside, Jamie Goodman 75. 32 of David Baines and Austin Baum 74, row 5. Row number 6, the 77 of Justin Pirtle outside, Connor Popowell's number 19. Inside row number 13, it's going to be Brandon Deckard outside, Matt Stice, number 10 car. Row 8, 23 of Trent Bear outside, Wayne Edwards, 31. Inside row number 9, the 18 of Cody Hobart outside, John McLaren's number 6. And riding on the last row, going to be the 17 of Shane Slider and Scott Wisman's 24. Some of the greatest street stock drivers in the country, I truly believe that, are here tonight. This year going to be called the Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stocks here at Salem Speedway. Everywhere I go across the nation, these fans know street stocks at Salem Speedway are some of the best to ever get inside of a car. Tonight they kick off the 2023 campaign to see who's on top of the points board. Behind the beautiful Eddie Gilstrap Motors Ford F-150 Pace Truck. Race fans, this next time by is the wave lap. These 20 drivers want to see you on your feet. They came here tonight to try to claim their first spot in clinching a 2023 championship. Race fans, off turn number 4. Wish these drivers Godspeed. In the 2023 season, they are your Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stocks. "75 laps scheduled to be the distance." Jeff Caudell and Alex Ware up on the point. Skeeter Crum and Scott Caudell. Heath Helton and the Bird's Eye Bullet Brian Bear. Top 3 rows. Jess Stith and Jamie Goodman. You look on back, mini track championships. Dave Baines, Austin Baum. The Baum's Racing Supply, number 74 entry. The Flying Turtle, Justin Pirtle back there. The Youngin, Connor Popowell. The list goes on and on. Some of the best street stock drivers in the nation. This time by, going to be the one to go signal from starter GB in the starter stand. One more lap. How is the transition side by side going to work to the new asphalt, to the old asphalt? We're going to find out. Lights are out of the Eddie Gilstrap Pace Truck. That only means one thing, race fans. We are about to go green with the greatest street stock drivers in the nation. Two by two down the back straightaway. You're getting ready to see the Eddie Gilstrap Motors Ford F-150 pick up speed. A lot going through these drivers' mind. They've been weeks and weeks off season trying to chomp the bit. The Pace Truck makes the hard left-hand turn. Race fans, this is what you've been waiting for. It's the start of the 2023 season. The Great American Stocks, we are underway. And looked like the number 98 of Jeff Caudill not under power. He made the start, though. Looks like he regains the power or spun the wheels. But now Alex Ware out front here. As everyone bunches up, Alex Ware going to lead lap number 1. Alex Ware, Scott Caudill, Brian Baer. Now Jamie Goodman in that 4th spot. Heath Helton, your overall fastest qualifier. He goes 5th. And Jamie Goodman spins going into turns number 3. He does not touch anything, but that's going to bring us to our first caution flag of the day. Tough break for the number 75 crew of Jamie Goodman. Picked up his first feature win in 2022. Got loose going into turns 3 and 4. Luckily did not hit anything. So Jamie Goodman, he's getting the tires, checking to see if everything's good on that brand new race car. Brand new race car for 2023. Talked to him a little bit earlier in the pit area, was very excited to start the season, and he's not going to be happy with that. The good thing is it is early, 1 lap in the books, and looks like the car is unscathed. So 1 lap complete. Alex Ware, and just don't know what happened to Jeff Caudill on the start, that number 98. Don't know if he spun the tires or lost power for a brief second. But looks like the race clean number 98 back up to power. Found himself starting on the pole, now back in the 7th spot. So this time by, we do use the choose rule in all divisions, so that we'll choose this time by. 1 lap officially in the books. Here we go. Brian Baer, the first person to choose the inside line. He will take over the inside row number 1 alongside Alex Ware, who is chasing his first career Great American Stock victory here tonight. Getting ready for the restart. Alex Ware, now Brian Baer up on the front point. Caution lights are out. We're going green. Here we go. Back underway. Alex Ware, great start, heading down to turns number 1. Brian Baer right back there in second. Good battle for the 3rd spot. Heath Helton right behind your number 20 of Scott Caudill. Jess Stith underneath in the number 94 car. They're going to enter 3 and 4, come outside turn number 4. Everybody gathers it back up. Alex Ware is going to continue to lead. 2 laps in, 73 to go here in the 75-lap Great American Stock Feature Race event. So they go down the back straightaway. Alex Ware still on point. Everyone single file except Trent Bears, number 23, back there beside Wayne Edwards, number 31. He'll gather it back up. Now 3 laps complete. Alex Ware still on point. Alex Ware, Brian Baer, Scott Caudill, your top 3 cars. Great run here by Alex. He was 5th in qualifying overall. Trying to chase a great season this year. Wants to finish in that top points. A lot of contingency awards for the Great American Stocks this year. Of course, Brandon Hooker and Diesel Boys LLC coming on board. Brian Baer second, Scott Caudill in that 3rd spot. 5 laps complete now. A lot quicker than the Crown Vics getting around the high banks at Salem Speedway. You see the number 22 back there, Skeeter Crum, don't count him out. He's in 6th spot. He's your 2021 track champion here at Salem Speedway. Would like to add to that this year. Did not really compete a whole lot in 2022. As Alex Ware brought a great car here, pulling a little bit away, about 2 seconds is the advantage between first and second. Brian Bear's number 99 car. So 7 laps complete now in the books. So 99, Brian Bear. David Baines gets a little bit loose coming into turns 3 and 4. And tough break for Dave Baines. Don't know what's going on there. A possible tire rear end issue. Yes, indeed, a rear end issue for David Baines. And David Baines all messed up in the rear end of that number 32 car for the MR Heating and Air 32 sponsored ride. And he's going to limp that car to pit road. Tough break for the multiple-time track champion here at Salem Speedway. Scott Wisman now pulls off the speedway. Here comes, as you can see, race fans, the back end of David Baines' car. All jumbled up. Don't exactly know what the problem was there on that car. But Alex Ware all out front, 11 laps complete. Good run by the younger generation. Of course, Alex Ware, his father Artie Ware, outlaw figure 8 driver in that number 38 car, has identical wraps this year. Pulling away from second place, Brian Bear. Now, John McLaren, now in the 06. He's going to limp that car to pit road. So John McLaren, the Louisville, Kentucky native in the 06, the KES machine. He's going to pull that car down the pit road to the attention of Doug Wicker down working on his pit crew. So Alex Ware, now here comes Heath Helton. Heath Helton had the fastest car in practice and the fastest qualifying time overall in the number 16 entry. He moves now to the 3rd spot, coming to 14 laps complete for Alex Ware. First to 10th today in qualifying was only separated by 2 or 3 tenths. That's how close the top 10 of the field was in qualifying and race trim here a little bit later on, or earlier today. This thing far from over. 15 laps in the books. Here comes Heath Helton. Heath Helton, you got to believe, he had the fastest car overall. He overtakes the number 2 spot from Brian Bear now. Brian Bear trying to reel in back in the number 16 of Heath Helton. But this is also a tire game as well. How many of these drivers are saving their tires? 75 laps, a long way around Salem Speedway. Alex Ware on point, Heath Helton, Brian Bear, Scott Caudell, and Jess Stith, your top 5. Looking on back from there, 6th spot, Skeeter Crum. Jeff Caudell's number 98 is at 7th spot. Connor Popplewell, the Red Ball Recycling number 19 car. Then you look back to Brandon Decker, the Shepherdsville, Kentucky native, in the Bombs Racing Supply number 74 entry, who is trying to overtake that spot from Brandon Decker in the number 74 machine. So now they head off into turns 1 and 2 once more. Alex Ware still your leader. Heath Helton second. Brian Bear in that 3rd spot. You have Scott Caudell and Jess Stith. Scott Caudell had a great qualifying time today for the Race Clean U.S. Navy machine-sponsored entries. 19 laps now complete. So as you see, 2-car breakaway from the rest of the field. Alex Ware's number 38 and Heath Helton's number 16. Oh, and Scott Caudill gets very loose entering turns number 3 and 4. And he gathers it back up and saves that number 20. And here comes Jeff Stith. He gets a little bit loose. And he'll take that position over from Scott Caudill. So 2-car breakaway. Heath Hilton still behind Alex Ware's number 38 car. Brian Bear still holding strong in that 3rd spot. Jeff Stith right behind him. A lot of these drivers may be saving tires. We'll have to see. Jamie Goodman trying to work his way back up from falling to that caution flag as he got loose into turns 3 and 4 and spun that car out. Picked up 1 feature win in the 2022 campaign. And now battle for the lead. Heath Hilton, now your new leader. So now Heath Hilton now overtakes the number 1 spot. Alex Ware still right there. Alex Ware gets a run. Still on the high side. Those 2 cars battling it out. Alex Ware not going anywhere. He's not going to give it up that easy. But Heath Hilton's going to overtake it. Alex Ware gets loose. Alex Ware going to loop the number 38 into the oncoming traffic. Oh, it gets hit hard. Alex Ware gets hit very hard as the rest of the traffic came outside turn number 2. And Jeff Caudill had nowhere to go. And big trouble as red flag now on the Speedway. Safety team going to check on those drivers. And you could all see it was starting over in turns number 2 for Alex Ware. Almost saved the car. Just couldn't hang on to it, and the car spun back into oncoming traffic, and Jeff Caudill had nowhere to go at all and collected Alex Ware. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully all drivers are okay. And they are calling for an ambulance to go over and to the drivers, so we'll get you an update, race fans, as soon as we have the information. So red flag conditions right now for the incident between Alex Ware and Jeff Caudill. And more problems for the Caudill family. Scott Caudill, as you can see right here in front of the main grandstand, starting to overheat in the number 20 car. So tough break for the Caudills here early on in this 75-lap event. And race fans, let's just give them a round of applause. Both drivers alert and all functioning. So let's give them a round of applause. That's something you don't want to see. And Jeff, of course, had nowhere to go. Alex just getting loose and turned around racing deal there. And as you can see, race fans, the front of Jeff Caudill's number 98 machine definitely destroyed here tonight, unfortunately. And that's a good sight right there. You can see Jeff Caudill down there beside his car now, walking around, checking out, surveying the damage. So great to see Jeff Caudill surveying that damage here. And it's very, very fortunate to be okay. We're glad to see him walking around and whatnot. So tough break there. And yeah, Alex Ware out of his car as well. So tough break for those two drivers. Class act. just one of those racing deals. Now Alex got loose and just had nowhere to go. Just went with the car, took him, and tried to save it. Just Jeff had nowhere to go in that instance. Waiting the restart, Salem Speedway safety crew making final preparations on the back straightaway. Before we set them loose again, 23 laps in the books of the 75 laps scheduled here tonight at Salem Speedway. Choose rule going out right now. We'll see what happens this time by 1 to go and the choose this time at the line. Brian Bear going to choose the inside. Stith stays the high side. Heath Helton stays the high side as well before the restart. Jamie Goodman also making a good recovery, coming up through the middle of the pack as well. We'll see how Scott Caudel's number 20 holds up as well. Had the overheating issue. Pace truck speeds up. We'll back underway here momentarily from a lengthy red flag. 23 laps on the board. Heath Helton going to lead us back to the green flag off turn number 4. And the Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stocks continue. Down to turn number 1, we'll see what happens. Heath Helton on the high side. Jess Stith in that groove as well. Heath Helton pulls away. Jess Stith goes to number 2 spot. Skeeter Crum on the high side to Brian Bears, number 99, as Matt Stice going to bring that number 10 car to pit road. Everyone else trying to settle up as they go down the front straightaway. So down the back straightaway they go. As Heath Helton, Jess Stith, and Skeeter Crum, your top 3 cars, coming to 25 laps, now 50 laps to go here tonight. Brian Bear now battles back to the number 22 of Skeeter Crum, trying to take back over the number 3 spot. No avail yet, he'll slip up. Austin Baum behind Brian Bear now. Everyone trying to keep these cars strict tonight as they head off down the turns at number 1. Jess Stith in that 2nd spot. Skeeter Crum in 3rd. Brian Bear, Austin Baum, and Brandon Deckard in that 6th spot now. So good for that young man, recovering from an early issue. So Heath Helton now pulling away from 2nd place. Jess Stith now. So much speed for Heath Helton's number 16 here tonight at Salem Speedway. Skeeter Crum slips up the track a little bit, almost opening up the door for Brian Bear, the number 99, once more as they head off down the front straightaway. So biding time right now. Heath Helton trying to stay out front. Has to be careful about tire issues. Trying to save as much as he can. Jess Stith, good run for the number 94 team here tonight. Skeeter Crum's 22 as they head off down the back straightaway. Brian Bear holding strong in 4th. Austin Baum, the Baum's Racing Supply, number 74 in 5th. 30 laps now complete on the board. 45 laps to go here at Salem Speedway for the Diesel Boys Great American Stock Cars. Almost a full straightaway advantage from 1st to 2nd as Heath Helton still putting down a blazing trail here tonight. Looking on back through the pack, and problems for Jess Stith's number 94 car, as now the 94 car who is in that second spot, going to take that car to pit road. So all kinds of bad luck here tonight at Salem Speedway. Jed Stith, who was running second, now goes to pit road. So now that will put Skeeter Crum in the second spot. Brian Bear third now on the Speedway. So your 2021 champion now in that second spot. And a battle for fifth shaping up as Connor Popwell on the high side of Brandon Deckard and Justin Pirtle there in the number 77. And Scott Caudell's number 20 still holding strong from overheating issues a little bit earlier on. So entering turns number 1 and 2 again, Heath Helton still in the lead. 35 laps complete. 40 laps to go now here in the Great American Stock Feature. So Heath Helton, Skeeter Crum, Brian Bear, Austin Baum, and Connor Popwell. Here comes Austin Baum. He'll try to take over the number 3 spot from Brian Bear. He'll go to the inside. He will overtake. Slips up a little bit. Brian Bear still has the outside advantage. So now Austin Baum in that third spot. So very interesting events here tonight as Heath Helton, overall and fastest in practice, overall fastest in qualifying. Skeeter Crum did not race that much in 22. Comes back, looks for a great season here in 2023. Looking for a good finish in the 77th year of Salem Speedway. Track opened in 1947, still going strong today. Trent Bear is 23, in danger of going a lap down, but here comes Connor Popwell. Connor Popwell's Red Ball Recycling number 19 car trying to go for third spot now. Good battle side by side as they head down into turns number 1. Connor Popwell by a bumper so far, but here comes Brian Bear down to the back straightaway. Has the outside groove. Good battle there for that position. 35 laps to go here tonight. So it is official because we overhaul the halfway point. So we will get this race 100% in tonight. As Heath Helton still blazing a trail. Skeeter Crum doing everything he can to try to reel in that number 16 powered machine. Good battle back there between Connor Popwell. Tries to slide up in front of Brian Bear. He will do that. Connor Popwell momentarily takes over the number 4 spot. Brian Bear still up on the high side. Brian Bear very good outside at the turns. He knows how to work the Salem Speedway high banks on the high groove. Connor Popwell doing a great job on the inside, trying to make sure he's clear of the number 99. Little bit of beating and banging going on out there, but Connor Popwell has that position. He moves into the 4 spot. Connor still getting a little bit loose outside turn 2. Brandon Decker now trying to take over a position from Scott Caudell's number 20, and yellow flag out, and Jamie Goodman, and then gets hit by Cody Hobart's number 18 machine. So Jamie Goodman slides down, and Cody Hobart has nowhere to go and make contact with the number 75 of Jamie Goodman. The reason for the next caution flag. Luckily, wasn't that hard of contact. Looks like Jamie Goodman's going to pull off. That number 75 is going to pull off. He got a little bit of a problems with the right rear of that car. And you see the sparks from that machine. He'll pull down to his first pit stall here and try to come to the attention of his crew here tonight. 43 laps now over the halfway point Official race here tonight. 32 laps remain here at Salem Speedway. So it looks like Jamie Goodman going to be able to pause and stop at the apron over in turns number 3. Tough break for that man this weekend. Trent Bear's going to take that 23 pit road. Jamie Goodman in the 75 Wright mechanical machine going to get help from the Salem Speedway safety team. The Eddie Gilstrap Motors record over there attending the number 18 of Cody Hobart, as he had some problems, ran right into number 75 of Jamie Goodman. Good run by Connor Popplewell tonight in that Red Ball Recycling number 19 machine. Also Austin Baum after that scary wreck last year. Talked to Austin a little bit earlier on before the races began today, and he laughed. He goes, man, you're like the 15th person that said something about that wreck. I said, yeah, that's an unforgettable moment that we all experienced here at Salem Speedway, and just had a smile on his face. Good to see Austin Baum back out here after that scary event last season. Skeeter Crum, of course, 2021 champion. Didn't race much in 2022. Just kind of focused on the big events. Back this year, looking for a good finish. Rides in that second spot. And, of course, Heath Helton, overall fastest in qualifying, overall fastest in practice. Can he do the trifecta here tonight? Can he pick up fastest in qualifying, fastest in practice, and fastest when it counts here tonight in the main event of the Great American Stocks? Jamie Goodman now up on the record. He'll get that number 75. Took down to the Pickford Motorsports camp in the first alley in pit road. Definitely not the day that Jamie had hoped for here entering the first event of 2023 for the Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stock Cars. So there you see Jamie Goodman getting hauled to his pit area. And, more severe damage than it maybe looked. But they're going to get that car parked at pit road and survey the damage, if you will. There you see Cody Hobart's number 18 car, the Eddie Gilstrap Motors record. Cody again had nowhere to go, kind of like the similar situation, just a little bit lighter tap that happened to Alex Ware and Jeff Caudill's car. "20 cars began, 11 remain here tonight, 43 laps in the books. 32 laps to go to complete the 75-lap main event here tonight for the Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stock Cars for their first point event of 2023. So Heath Helton's number 16, Skeeter Crum, and Austin Baum. The choose rule is going to be very interesting to see this time around here once we do that, on who chooses high and who chooses low. A lot of heavy hitters back through the pack still. Good to see Wayne Edwards' brand new car built for 2023 back there in the number 31. Had some bugs earlier in the week for practice. Got that car working and running, staying out of trouble, and that's where it counts. You also see Shane Slider out there in the number 17 car. Looking for a great finish here tonight. Stopped over at Shane Slider's shop a little bit earlier this year, talked to him, loved it over there, and they welcomed me, so I appreciate that from Shane Slider. You always know where the Shane Slider fan club is, I can tell you that. Love it. So Heath Helton, Skeeter Crum, and Austin Baum, your top three cars. Connor Popplewell, the Bird's Eye Bullet, Brian Bayer in that fifth spot. Good run by Brandon Decker, too. We haven't talked about much him today from the Shepherd's Hill, Kentucky driver. Did not run much again in 2022. Good to see him back out here in 23. Good to see Scott Caudill, too. He overheated during that long, lengthy red flag. It looks like that car is holding up pretty good here in the middle of the going here. 32 laps to go here in the Great American Stock. Justin Pirtle back there, 77. Again, staying out of trouble. So a lot of these guys doing good here tonight. Choose cone this time by and 1 to go signal. We're getting ready to find out where these drivers are going to pick, high or low, coming by next time by. So here we go. Choose cone. Heath Helton going to the high side, of course. Skeeter Crum going to pick it. Here comes the MR Heating and Air Bombs Racing Supply 74. He's going to line up on the inside of the front row this time. Lights are out on the Eddie Gilstrap Motors Pace truck. Shortly, he'll making that hard left-hand turn off pit row. We'll begin this one. This is turning out to be an Ironman event here tonight. Who's going to make it to the end? We're going to find out. Top competitors up front as they head off down the back straightaway 2 by 2. Pace truck begins to pick up speed. He'll make that hard left-hand turn inside pit road. And we get ready to go to the restart. 43 laps up on the board. 75 laps is the distance here at Salem Speedway here tonight. Heath Helton going to lead us to the green flag off turn 4. Down to turns number 1. Austin Baum trying to stay side by side with Heath Helton as they go down the back straightaway. Heath Helton's going to pull out. Austin Baum now will go to the number 2 spot as he slides up in front of Skeeter Crum's number 22. And problems for the number 19 of Connor Popplewell now. Connor Popplewell, as we've seen so many drivers tonight, looks to lose power. So Connor Popplewell now going to drift back and bring that car pit road possibly. So all Heath Helton so far. Connor Popplewell is bringing the Red Ball Recycling number 19 to pit road for PNC Pit Road. Brian Bayer now tries to get a run to go to the inside left rear quarter panel to Skeeter Crum's number 22 as they head off down to turns number 3. Heath Helton brought a power plant here tonight to be reckoned with. Pulling away yet again, 46 laps on the board. Austin Baum in that second spot so far. Gained 1 position on the restart. Heath Helton still up on point. 47 laps now complete here at Salem Speedway. So Heath Helton, Austin Baum, and Skeeter Crum, your top 3 cars, entering turns 3 and 4. 48 laps go up on the board. Heath Helton now goes down the back straightaway, 49 laps next time by. Looking on back, Scott Caudill now in that 6th spot. Good run for him. Brandon Decker in that top 5 too. Justin Pirtle back there as well. Now Shane Slider's going to take that 17 pit side. Cars begin to drop out here as we approach lap number 50, as we have lost half the field thus far. 25 laps to go here tonight, 50 laps on the board. So Heath Helton, Austin Baum, Skeeter Crum, Brian Bear, Brandon Decker, as now Connor Popplewell making his way back out to the racetrack as he leaves PNC Pit Road. He'll make his way around and regain the field. So now Connor Popplewell back on the racetrack as the number 19 going to go back on pit road. So tough break for Connor Popplewell, as that car just not up to power here tonight. Definitely something going on ill-mannered inside that race car. All Heath Helton, that's the big story today, trying to pick up the trifecta. Austin Baum told me earlier he thought he had a top 5 car. It's showing here tonight in the later going. Good battle, here they come. Brian Baird and Brandon Decker. Brandon Decker trying to get to the inside. Brian Baird still going to hold that spot and stay fourth. That's your battle on the Speedway for the 4th spot. Brandon Decker bringing speed here tonight. Brandon almost did not clear Brian Baird, but he gets in front, and here comes Scott Caudell now. Scott Caudell going to try to go to the inside of Brian Baird. Next time by, going to be 20 laps to go here in your Great American Stock feature. $55 laps to go. Helton in command. Can Austin Baum do anything to reel him in? Skeeter Crum right there behind him. Unbelievable run by Brandon Deckard here tonight. $56 laps up on the board right now here tonight at Salem Speedway. Heath Helton trying to make it through these laps. Austin Baum waiting to pounce as something happens in that number 74 car. Your 2021 champion Skeeter Crum right there as well. A lot of these tires starting to go away. Brian Baird trying to hold off Scott Caudell. That's the battle for the top 5 spot. 58 laps on the board. Everyone else trying to buy their time right now. Heath Helton brought a very strong car here tonight. 59 laps. Next time by will be 15 laps to go. First, second, and third separated about evenly right now. Looking on back to 4th place, Brandon Decker's number 13. And you have to go all the way back to the 5th spot to find a battle on the racetrack, and that's between Scott Caudell and the Bird's Eye Bullet, Brian Baird. Scott Caudell, from overheating issues a little bit earlier on, brought that car to the attention of the crew, started tail in on the lead lap, now worked all the way back up, battling for the top 5 spot. Wayne Edwards, Trent Bear riding out there right now, just trying to stay out of trouble to get a good spot here tonight finishing. Three laps shy of 10 laps to go here in the Diesel Boys LLC Great American Stock feature here at Salem Speedway to conclude the night here. Heath Helton, you got to believe he is going to catch some lap traffic before this one is over with. Wayne Edwards and Trent Bear right ahead of your leaders. The number 16 of Heath Helton trying to get through. as they head off down the back straightaway once more. So Heath Helton, you see him, you got to look all the way back to a couple seconds back from Austin Baum's number 74 car. Brandon Deckard, and looks like Scott Caudill has pulled away a little bit from Brian Baer's number 99 car. So Brian will go back to that 6th spot. And 10 laps to go here tonight in your Great American Stock feature. The final 10 laps here at Salem Speedway. So Heath Helton trying to pick up the trifecta here tonight as he's going to work around Wayne Edwards' lap car, the number 31 car. So coming around to collect number 67 on the board, Austin Baum, Skeeter Crum. Skeeter Crum trying to reel in the number 74 of Austin Baum, entering turns 3 and 4. $67 laps on the board right now. All Heath Helton tonight. So much speed for this number 16 crew. Good run by Austin Baum and Skeeter Crum as well. Brandon Deckard, top 5 run, and Scott Caudill coming back from overheating issues. Really good to see these drivers. Looks like Shane Slider going to come out and complete the last little bit of laps here in the number 17 car. But 6 laps to go for Heath Helton's number 16 car. Austin Baum trying to work around Wayne Edwards' number 31 car, as he's going to get past on the inside. And Skeeter Crum, your 2021 champion, riding in the 3rd spot. Looking for a podium finish here tonight. Did not really run much in 2022, but 2021 picked up that championship. And now 5 laps remaining. Here momentarily will be less than 5 laps for Heath Helton in the number 16 car. Four laps to go right now for Heath Helton. He is unstoppable this weekend. There's no doubt about it. Heath Helton brought a fast hot rod here to Salem Speedway tonight. Likewise with Austin Baum. Trying to make quick work out of it, as Austin Baum trying to stay in that 2nd spot. Skeeter Crum still in the 3rd spot. Still Heath Helton right now, coming to 2 laps to go this time by for Heath Helton's number 16 power plant. Trying to look for the trifecta tonight. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. And now trying to pick up the Great American Stock win here tonight at Salem Speedway. What a win this would be for the number 16 team. White flag in the air. One more lap around the famed Salem Speedway. Everyone else in tow. He'll head down the back straightaway. He'll enter turns number 3 and 4. Entering 3 and 4, he'll look for the checkered flag off turn number 4, and it'll be Heath Helton tonight, picking up the win in the Great American Stocks. Austin Baum and Skeeter Crum, your 2021 champion, rounding out your top 3 cars. And that's how they're going to finish tonight, race fans. How about it for the number 16 car of Heath Helton, picking up the trifecta, fastest overall in qualifying, fastest in practice number 1, and ends it with being on top of the points board in 2023 here at Salem Speedway. Heath Helton getting everything unbuckled here in the Fisher's Key Stop Towing Bush Hog. Miles Racing Fuel, Auto Truck and Trailer. Number 16 car. Definitely earned this one here tonight at Salem Speedway. Austin Baum picking up that second place win or feature here tonight. Good for the Baum's Racing Supply, MR Heating and Air Machine. And your 2021 champion, Skeeter Crum, running out your podium in top 3. And as you can imagine, 75 laps around here in a street stock definitely puts a toll on you, but he did it here tonight. Kicking off, being the points leader in 2023 for the number 16 team. So down here in Red Ball Recycling, Victory Lane, he takes all of his stuff off, gets ready to climb from the car, moves the Hans device. And race fans, he climbs from the car. Let him hear you. The number 16, Heath Helton, parks it in Red Ball Recycling Victory Lane here tonight. And we'll have him come over here once he's rested a little bit and get a word with us. That way he can celebrate and receive the hardware. We'll get him over here, talk to him a little bit earlier. Well, Heath, I call it the trifecta. You were overall fastest in practice. You picked it up overall fastest in qualifying. And what better way to end the night than parking in a Victory Lane to be on top of the charts to begin the season for the Great American Stocks, my man?
I give it all to the Lord Jesus Christ. Without him, we're not here. So just thank all my family, all the time that it spends to do this. It's a lot of late nights. And just thanks for everybody for being here. Track owner for taking over and making it great. So we didn't know what we had. Hadn't run more than 10 laps with this car at all. So it was pretty fast.
Well, I'll tell you what, Heath, I was calling it. It almost seemed like an Ironman. You know, started with 20 cars. We had the red flags, and the cars started dropping out and bad luck and whatnot. But you were there at the end where it counts, man. But congratulations. I know all your crew hard each and every time, and they got you here. You're on top of the podium right now. You're the points leader going into 2023 season, my man.
That's the goal. Been trying to do it for many years, so we'll see what we can do.
Well, there he is. Heath Helton parks it in Victory Lane tonight. Let's give him a round of applause, and we'll get a word. We'll have Austin Baum and Skeeter Crum come on up here. That way they don't cut out on me. Well, Austin, we talked a little bit earlier today, and you said maybe I'll be talking to you, but hey, a second-place finish has to feel good for your team and the MR Heating and Air and the Baum's Racing Supply machine. You know, that 74, it was cooking, man. You had it going there later going, but, man, just nobody had anything for this 16 team. But you guys, Skeeter and him, man, you did a phenomenal job, man.
Yeah, it was definitely I don't even know what word to use as far as, you know, the way we left here last time and to come back. Which would have been one spot better, but like you said, nobody had anything for Heath. Hats off to them. That's a bad, fast car. But thanks to all the guys that I raced with. There were several guys that cut me some breaks when they probably shouldn't have. And excited to get some work done on this thing and see if we can't catch that 16 car.
Well, I was going to say, you know, you brought it up. What you've left here last year, and nobody's going to forget that. But honestly, to come back and finish second spot, that has to give your team momentum going into the rest of the 2023 campaign.
Absolutely. We're here to win some races this year.
Well, there he is, runner-up finish. Austin Baum picks up that second-place finish. Skeeter Crum, 2021 track champion. Skeeter, you didn't run much last year, but now you're here, third-place finish. You parked it on the podium. You and your team got you here tonight. You look strong out there in that yellow number 22 all night long.
Yeah, it was a good run for us. We was off a little bit. We was probably a third-place car tonight, so that's the way it is sometimes.
But you know what? You know how to get around here. You proved it in the past, being a past champion here. The question is, are we going to see Skeeter more in 2023?
That's still up in the air. We got to see what happens here.
That's it. But I always give people a chance to think if my speaker works. But who would you like to think on that 22?
I gotta thank Advanced Electric for helping us out. Total Truck Parts, all the guys down there. John, my dad, Mike, Damien, Cody, Dalton, Mike Strong. It takes everybody.
Well, there he is, third place finisher here tonight, Skeeter Crum. And race fans, it's been a pleasure. Finally, we got the program in with Mother Nature. Thank you for your cooperation, and we'll see you here. For Nick, Glenn, and all of us, I'm Will Greenwell. Have a good night and be safe, everyone. And we'll see you next time here at Salem Speedway.